In last 3 years, if you see now, AGS has become the #1 and very dominant player in the market, and almost capturing 70% market share. So definitely company is very satisfied. And in second phase now we are entering into managed services or professional services, where just we wanted to bring the solution across the table.
Then finally he got into the petroleum sector by providing inventory management solutions for HPCL. This 100 crore rupee contract is to address the quality and quantity at HPCL petrol pumps.
What we're doing for HPCL and offering to the oil industry in general as one of the solutions or offering is the retail outlet automation solution. That suite of products. By that, what we mean is all the petrol stations or retail outlets that you see, it is essentially about automating them. What constitutes automating an outlet? There is a basic controller on each outlet, and in each of the tanks where they take the product, they put probes to measure what is going in. And each of the dispensers which gives fuel is also interfaced to the controller. So basically it's all about what goes out from the dispensers and what comes into the tank, and a basic reconciliation between the two as a very basic. And this happens across a network of outlets. To the end customer, what it means is, like I said, the basic objectives of the oil company in terms of assuring quantity and quality is being delivered.
Clearly, AGS has straddled into niche segments of different verticals. But being a B2B company has its own disadvantage. Everybody had experienced AGS products but did not know the name behind these services. There was a need for a single mother brand.
The thing about our brand is that evidently almost everyone would have experienced it. Now when you go to an ATM center, you've experienced an AGS product, or you go to a petrol pump, you would find AGS there, or even if you go to a large retail format, you have experienced AGS. And I mean, the end consumer doesn't really know that the service or solution is delivered by AGS. You know, and the task that we really had in marketing was that we needed to create a single brand identity, and this identity had to be there, had to be visible at touch points across. We looked at the architecture, we redefined the architecture, and we converged everything into a mother brand.
All in all, one man's vision has become the mission for the 1,000 plus organization. So what makes this organization tick?
The culture of AGS is very flexible and I would say very homely. Though we are a corporate, we do not look corporate between the employees. If you see the culture here, a CEO can talk to the engineer on the field, and an engineer on the field can talk to the CEO. There is no gap in between.
Well, it is quite remarkable to see an organization built on strategies, empowerment and excellence. We need to take a short break. When we come back, we will talk to Ravi Goyal, the man who built AGS from scratch. Also joining us on the show is Puneet Chadha of HSBC, who brings a banker's perspective.
China is developing global ambitions outside of the US. This will necessarily put it into some kind of competition, if not conflict, with the US. Contours that this relationship takes will be a lot of how China reacts to India's rights. India will have to become far more absorbed and engaged in doing things from its own self-interest. I don't think China can afford to become very adventurous. But they are an ambitious country. They will push the envelope on how far they can go.
Ravi Goyal's brilliant first book tells you one of the most fascinating economic stories of the last few decades. Superpower, the amazing race between China's hare and India's tortoise. Now in bookstores all over India. To order your copy, SMS Superpower to 51818. Publishing partner, Penguin Books India.
You coming for a ride? Good choice, let's go. Gotta catch that.
Fasten your seatbelts and get ready for the ride of your life with Formula One star Lewis Hamilton in Chennai. SMS Lewis to 56565.
I'm standing here in Leh and I've seen the devastation and destruction that the flash floods have caused over here in Leh. This is a time that we all need to help out. So please join me and Network 18 in helping the people of Leh. Send in your contributions to the Leh Council Relief Fund. Every penny counts, every rupee will count. Please contribute to the maximum that you can and help the people of Leh and Ladakh. Thank you.
In 2009, we went to the roof of the world. But this year, we have our feet firmly on the ground.
Welcome to the 2010 edition of Overdrive's annual Mega Hatchback Comparison Test.
What we've come up with is a list of 12 unique tasks. Each of these tasks replicates everyday driving situations.
Comfort, safety, fun and functionality. We've covered all the bases and even put our bodies on the line in our quest for India's best hatchback. Servo presents Overdrive at these times on CNBC-TV18.
Servo Overdrive, brought to you by Servo, world-class engine oil from Indian Oil, HSBC and Skoda Laura.
In the world of business, information is the ultimate competitive advantage. Arm yourself with the Bible of Business, the Penguin CNBC-TV18 Business Yearbook 2010. The ultimate dossier on the Indian economy and the world of business. From the latest facts to a full review of the financial year. From economic snapshots of leading companies to in-depth sectoral data. Empower your business decisions at the flip of a page. Book your copy today.
Supported by MBAUniverse.com.
तुम बहुत खूबसूरत हो।
वाओ, हिंदी कहाँ सीखी?
तुम्हारे आंखों में सब भाषा छुपी है।
वाओ।
हम हमेशा साथ हैं, ये फील या वो फील। दोस्ती का नंबर 1 स्पिरिट, मैकडॉनल्ड्स नंबर 1 सोडा।
तुम्हारे यहाँ से कौवे जैसे।
कौवे?
Kill the mosquitoes before they kill you. Hit. Not even a single mosquito survives.
Welcome back. AGS is a fascinating story of how Ravi Goyal built this company in the last 18 years. This 47-year-old entrepreneur is very focused and clear on the road he wants to take. He exactly knows where he wants to go and how to get there. I caught up with Mr. Goyal at his sprawling service center located at Mape on the outskirts of Mumbai to find out what makes him tick.
Ravi, if I may begin with you. You hail from a business family, but after your graduation, you did not join the family business. And when you decided to take a plunge into the business, you set up your own business, not the family business. What was the rationale behind it?
No, basically the being from the business family, business was in the blood. I wanted to do something on my own, and the taking up the job was basically to gain the practical experience and take it further.
But if you had joined your father's business, you could have made it the same success as you have done with AGS. You agree?
No, I'm sure. I mean, for all the success, my family was very, very important, and they've supported me a lot. But the instinct of doing something on my own was, I think, it overtook everything.
Okay, can you walk us back through how it all started? I believe you took 5 lakh rupees loan from your father and started somewhere in Lower Parel.
Yeah, I started the advanced graphics system in 1992 after working for 10 years, 5 years with DCM Data Products and another 5 years with Byte Systems. Started as an associate hardware engineer starting from 1,000 rupees in 1983. And when I left in 1992, I was drawing a 5,000 rupees salary, but I thought at that time that it was the right time to start on my own. And wanted to be in the computer field, but wanted to do something niche in computers, not being in the traditional computers, desktop laptops and other things. So we started with the computer designing software business for textile industry, and that is how it started in 1992. And slowly we migrated to other products for textile industry, and then the same color matching products which we were selling to textile industries, we took it to the other industries like paint,